It's your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Run 8
Train Simulator 3.
And this is the A-Line Episode 9. And as always, we've picked up, I should say, in this episode where we left off in the other episode, which I believe was Episode 8. Sure, why not? And we're standing on the in the yard here at Jack's Duvall. We are surrounded by cars, mostly container cars. Okay, so this is what we are doing. We are going to go into fly mode. No, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Don't do that. Hold on. Cancel. For some reason, why does it do that? I don't know. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. That's why. Okay, here we go. There we are. Okay, we are going to fly around and show you what's going on. You see here's Jack's, the Jack's Duvall ramp. Okay, because we are going to fly like an eagle in Run 8. Fly like an eagle, and we'll see where our train is. Great. Right here is where we are at. We got these, what are these, 40s? 45s? So hard to see. It's right there, but it's in the dark. What is that? It's a GP 40-2. Yeah, sure. Sure. Okay, why, back up. Okay, so anyway, we are making room. First off, we have this train that's trying to get into the yard. This one right here is trying to get into the yard to drop his stuff off on the two receiving tracks, or what I'm calling the two receiving tracks. We have these two trains, which are currently on the receiving tracks and need their cars taken from here to over here. These cars that I'm loading off into the yard here just came from this loading dock, this loading facility, if you will, and I put them over here. But our really overall aim is to get this train way over here, which came from Taft, right? Yeah, it is the road Taft. It's the road train from Taft Yard. That's what it is. Okay, that was a lot. All right, so we were putting trains in right here, and we had just decoupled. Right, oh, chop. Okay, we're gonna hit F12. That'll pop us up. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna come back over this way. Now that we're no longer in flying mode. And we are going to pull the train forward. So we're going to put the train in. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the engine HUD? There we go. We're going to put it. I'm using my rail driver again now. Forward. 2 toots. Can barely hear it, but I did indeed hear it. And we're going to pull it forward. Put it in notch 1. And it is indeed moving. It just takes a while to pick up the slack. And we're going to start loading these cars here onto this track right here. Now, this one should be normal, and it is. So that'll shove them right down this track here. Hoping we're not going to run out of room. I'm feeling, though, like we're running out of room. I'm also feeling that the train is not moving any longer. Let's put it in notch 2. Give it a little more gusto. The train's a little bit too long. You just take your time, train. I'm just trying to run a YouTube channel here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now it's going. So we're going to walk back this way. We're going to take our time doing it. Because we got all the time in the world. Alrighty. So according to Rail Driver, the speed limit here is 10, but we're going to ignore that and say it's 15. Because that's how I roll. Now, in episode 7, when we were coming into the yard, we'll look at this again. Holy moly. What do we got to do here? This, yeah, okay. When we were looking at, not this, we were looking here. Remember, this track right here was pink. And I was saying, so there's a train sitting there. We're going to have to probably move it out of the way. And then when we got there, I was like, wait a minute, there's no train here. And then somebody reminded me. So one of my commenters reminded me what the deal is. Pink means that the switch is thrown. A manual switch is thrown in the wrong direction. It does not mean that there's a train there. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to apply some auto brake and then some indie brake. Okay, so put this one back to normal now. And now, is the train stopped yet? Not yet. Now we're going to put the train in reverse. Look, it's a no-looker. I'm not even looking at the train and I'm doing this. So we're going to take the brakes off. Brake cylinder goes back down to 0. We're going to go backwards now. And we're going to start shoving these cars on to the next available track. In fact, we're going to put it right in notch 2 right from the get. We're going to go wild. Yeah. Rail driver gone wild. I don't know why I'm in the singing mood today. I don't know why. Probably because I'm in a good mood, but I'm mostly in a good mood. I mean, how can you not be in a good mood while you're playing around with trains, really? Okay, it is moving backwards. Now, is it going to let me grab onto this well car here? Well, I don't know. You see what I did there? Nope, it's not. Yep, it's just not going to let me grab onto this. That does not make me happy. I want to ride it. Come back over here. That was kind of whiny right there. Yeah, I can ride this one back. This is not the ideal place to be if you're looking for the, when to stop the train. What are you going to do? All right, going backwards. Now, this is just a cool... I mean, look at the 2 engines sitting here. We got a bunch of engines here that I have in storage. What time is it? In the game, it's 15:41. That's 3:41 if you don't speak military time. And we are going to cut the day off at 5 once again. We only work the day shift, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right. Somebody else also wrote me about my Run 8 series that they have lived in Florida all their lives. They do a lot of train chasing down there, and a lot of the industries that I am here on Run 8 are not really around. I have no idea, so I'm going with what they're saying is correct. But then again, from what I know, this route was set up in the early 2000s. So it's representing they said the early 2000s. So that was 20-some years ago. So I'm sure a lot of industries have changed in over 20 years. All right. So we are headed backwards now, and we got a ways to go here. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on pause, and when we get to the end there, I'll bring you back. And here we are back now. We are at the end of the track. We are going to start slowing this down. There we go. Now, you see here's the end of the track here. Where am I going to stop it? Somewhere in this area right here. I was wondering where, and look at this tree pointed out. Stop it right here. Look at that. The shadow from the tree is stop it right here. This tree's been living down here its whole life, so it knows what it's talking about. Oh, we got real close to stopping it right there, too, didn't we? That's good right there, huh? Okay, now we are going to run back. Check that. Now we are going to fly back. Okay, so we still got some room up there. You can see, yeah, we still got quite a bit of stuff to store now. We still have quite a few tracks left here to put these cars on, so we're not. I think this is actually a bypass track, this one here on the end, isn't it? We'll try to avoid putting anything on there if we can. Alrighty. So now, is this one too close? That's the question. I'm going to say yes. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to do the old jigger pokery here. We're going to come over here and we're going to say set it. But you can't forget it. Now we got to back it up. Release the brake. Bail the brake. Here it goes. And then just give me a 1. Just a 1 on the notch. Notch 1, please. Because there is too much strain. Well, what do they call it? I always forget. Coupler strain, right? Open the coupler. Stretch force. There it is. Now the stretch force has been released. And sure wish you wouldn't click on that. There we go. So it's set. We're going to keep the angle cock open. We're going to open the coupler on this side. We're going to come over here. We are going to close the angle cock to preserve our air on this side. And we're going to open the coupler. And then we're going to put it in forward. Am I recording right now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am. Okay, good, good. I thought maybe I wasn't. I got nervous for a second. Okay. The brakes are beautiful. So let's put it in throttle, in notch 1, I should say. Put the throttle in notch 1. You know what I meant. Okay. Here coming. There we go. Alrighty. Except we're on the wrong side. Are we on the wrong side? We're on the wrong side. That's all right. All the time in the world. All right, let's get rid of that. There we go. Now we're going to want to throw from this from normal to reverse to move us on to the next track over. It's all coming together. My evil plan is working. We're going to stay here in between. Whoa, don't get too close. Actually, in the game, as you probably have already seen it, you phase right through the cars. It's like they're not there, which is fine. As many times as I've run into the trains, if that was modeled in here, this would turn into would go from a Run 8 simulator, train simulator, to a local area hospital in Florida simulator. I'd be in that most of the time. All right, is this the last car coming here? Oh, yeah, it is. I thought we were bent around the corner there, but we are not. Slide it back into neutral. Yep. Engineer got half. I mean, I was talking on the radio to the engineer. I would now say half. Let him know he's got half a car length to go. There we go. Hit the brakes. No. Throw this. Yeah, let's do it so you can watch the thing move too. That is cool. Can I grab onto this now? Yes, sir. Okay, now we're going to put it in reverse. Get rid of the brakes. 3 toots. Doesn't sound like it's any closer. We got to be, though, a lot closer, right? All right. Here we go. We got to move on. Let's put it into notch 2. Get a little bit more of a move on. Alrighty. Now, right now, I give each train a turn. I probably explained this before. And right now, it is the Taft Yards road train's turn. So once we get him up here, then that'll be it. Then we'll be ready to go on to a different train. Once he gets into the receiving track here. It's just going to take a little bit to get that done. All right. Looking back this way, we're good. A JB Hunt. And then looking over here. Look at these engines over here. Look at all of them. Isn't that beautiful? That's just a beautiful sight. Seeing all that power stored over there. It's just really, really nice. And I can tell you right now, the Jack's Duvall road train has got a lot of work to do. It's got to run a lot of these up to Rice Yard. All this has to go to Rice Yard. All right, so again, I'll put you guys on pause until we get down to the other end. And we're now down there the other end. Slip the throttle into neutral. We'll do some coasting. And now we'll do some braking. A little bit of your auto brake. A little bit of your indie brake. Yeah. Okay, let's take both those off now. See if this works. Hoping it's going to work. All right. We're coasting nicely. We're slow enough we can step off now. Is that the key? Is you got to throw the brakes back off? Still coming down, coming down. Okay, now let's put on the indie brake. Okay, it's going a little further than I want it to go. Oh, but I'm happy with that. That is just that's smooth. All right, so now we're gonna do go back to flying again, just to expedite things, and then we're gonna figure out where we got to cut this one at. I think right here that'd be all right. Yeah, let's live dangerously. Just land again. All right, now this has probably got too much stretch force on it. Yes, it does. We'll set the handbrake on this one. And then we'll back it up. Just give me a bump. That's all I really want. Just a bump. Okay, the brake is off. Notch 1. There we go. That's a nice bump. Thank you. Move back in. Open the coupler. Keep the angle cock open. This one. Open the coupler. Close the angle cock. Nice. And now we're going to put it in forward. Now, it did sound louder to me there. All right. There we go. Now we're going to look to put them on this track here. So this one's already set correctly. This one, however, is not. We'll put that one to reversed. This one is set correctly. And this one over here is not. God, I love throwing these switches. Why does this make me so happy? I don't know. I feel like a railroader. I've said that before playing this game. And exciting that somebody at my age could start a new career like this. Pay's not so good, and the benefits suck. But, you know, because the pay is zero, and the benefits are also zero. Because it's all virtual. But, yeah. Okay, can we grab onto this one? Look at that. Yes, we can. Okay, now we're going to put her in reverse. There we go. And we are going to release the brakes. And the brakes aren't releasing, so we'll bail them. There we go. There we are. Okay. And then we're going to go backwards. It's like we've done this before. And here we go. We are rolling already. Look at that. We're already up to 2 miles an hour. We're going to put it in notch 2. We're going to make sure everything flows correctly here. Got like a little tangle of switches here. Well, not really. Well, sort of. We're going over 3 switches in rapid succession. I may have to actually set the cruise control here, huh? The slow speed. All right, over onto this one. That's correct. Going forward. This is correct. There we go. And we are headed back once again on this track. Well, not on this track, but once again down to the other end of the yard. So I'll put you guys on pause again. When we get there, I'll bring you back. And here we are back again. Didn't take very long at this speed. And we're going to hit the auto brake. I already slid it into neutral or notch 0. This one we're going to slow down a little bit more aggressively. Till it gets down to about 5 ought to do. Well, no, I just did it at 6. That's right. We can always squeak it forward. Yeah, I think I did it a little too aggressively, but that's all right. So I'm going to back up here. Well, I don't know. Is it pretty good where it's at? Well, no, we'll give it a little bit more room. All right, bring it back just a little bit more. Here he comes. Alrighty. Yeah, about right there ought to do. Let's just give it Indy this time. Engines themselves should be able to stop it, and they did. Okay, so now we're going to go up once again. Did we fit everything on this track? Look at that, we did. Look at us go. Okay, so we're going to come over here now. And we're going to say, what do we got? Oh, we got it. Okay, got to do a bump again. So we'll set that. Give me some bump. Just a little bit. Okay. And then we'll say, no, keep it open. Set, open the coupler. Come over here, open the coupler, close the angle cock to keep the air in our engines. It's like I've said this before. All right, and now we're just going to go forward. And come out. There you go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so now we got that taken care of. What needs to happen next now? There are other cars. Let's go back into flying mode. There are other cars that are over here, right? That could be taken over. But we're not really worried about those right now. We just want to get the Taft Road train, which is the one that's way back there, into this area. Now, this right here is what? A train. Very good. Relinquish when stopped. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to say stop immediately. There we go. Okay, so this is Q173. All right. So now, what was that? Oh, they're okay. Just another train got spawned on. I got scared. All right, this one here, okay, is already a free agent. This is the Rice Yard Road. This is the one that came from Rice Yard and was bringing them onto here. Now, that's the actual train. No, this is not the train whose turn it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We are going to relinquish the train, the two, the yard trains, which are over there, the shunters, and we're going to take control of this train right here. All right, so we're going to move these engines out of the way. We're going to use our two shunters to pull this one out of the way and onto this track over here. This cut will come off of this way, then we'll put it on this thing here. These three engines here from Q173 are going to be put over here on the storage track. And then we're going to use our shunters. Did I say that already? Yeah, to put them over here. Then we're going to move up the Taft Yard train. It'll be in Duvall Road, and then that'll be the end of Duvall for a little bit, I think. Okay. So, now we're in control of this train here. We're going to come down here, and we're going to say, what are we going to say? F12. Now, the problem is that these all have... Oh, no, they're released. I thought they're, No, they're all released. This one's a little bit low on fuel. Okay, so let's come over here now, and we're going to say, yep, set it, open it. And then we're going to say, close it, open it. Okay. And now we're just going to pull forward just a little bit. Okay, so put it in forward. Is it? Yeah, the brakes are clear. Here we go. Oh, is the light on? It is now, if it wasn't. Let's give it a little bit of throttle here. Cycling up, that's a good sign. Yes, sir. Okay. Then we're going to stop it because we're going to go over to the front here. We're going to ride this one. We're also going to kill the bell. Thank you for the bell. That's very helpful. This one right here is already set wrong. Now, do we have the ability to get over to the track I need to get over to? Uh-oh. This train might be in the way. Strike that. That train is in the way. Yeah, there's no way we're going to fit those three engines in through there. Is there another way I can do it without moving that train? Because that train is completely shut off. Let's do a little fly and take a look around, shall we? If we have these come down this way, they could come here. They could even come down to here, stop here, and come that way. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Instead of moving that other train. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over here, grab onto this. Here we go now. That was loud. Sorry if you were in headphones. If you don't like the fact that that's way too loud, and every time I do it, it blows out your eardrums, well, this just may not be the channel for you. Although I did apologize, because this one's set wrong right here. That one ain't right. Okay, that's good right there. We're going to have to stop up here, jump off, and get this one thrown the correct way. We only got the engines with us, so the Indy brake will be more than enough. Of course, if we were to throw the auto brake, it wouldn't do anything with it. We don't have any cars. Yeah. Okay, now come over here, throw this back to normal. We could have popped it, I suppose, but I decided not to. Okay, release that. Now come back forward again. He was just moving forward. Now, is this one right? So you just have to blow his horn again, right? I wouldn't think so. Okay. There he comes. That's a nice shot here, huh? See these three engines coming across the switch here. All right. And then we'll slow them down. That's got to be thrown this way. Then this one is correct. And then, yeah, that one is correct. Somewhere up there, it's not going to be correct, though. I think it's right there. Yep, the yeller tag there. It's not going to be correct. Wait, but did I do these right? Yeah, I did. Okay, very good. So what side do I want to be on now? Probably this side, right? All right. So now we're going to put it into reverse. There we go. And give me 3. There you go. Let the bell run for just a little bit. We're going to take the bell out for a little stroll. Now, this one should be correct after this, right? Yeah, it is. So it's going to throw us down this track here. That's right where we want to go. All right, let's kill the bell. Watch it now. There we are at 15. We're going to stop us there at 15.1 for our slow speed. All right, this is working nicely. I keep piling these engines here that are pulling these cuts in here into here. Eventually, like I said before, I'm going to have to do a power move, get them out of here. Oh. Here's the one we just... Oh, did I slow down too late? Oh, no. Man, these brakes bite. They bite. Look at that. Man, that was nice. Without any train in tow, without any cars in tow, boy, it's pretty good. All right, I could walk up there, but let's ride. Let's be lazy and ride. Okay, come on. There is our switchers, our yard train there. Oh, notch 2. What am I, crazy? That was a mistake. Mistakes were made, but I corrected them. Yeah, so there's our yard trains there. There's our GP40s or the SDs. I don't know. Rewind the tape and take a look for yourself if it's killing you. All right, so these are right, but this one here is going to have to be switched to reverse. There we go. Nope. Here we go, Q. We're going to come over here and we're going to say, get some. There we are. Now he's going to continue backing up. Probably should take off the Indy brake. Yeah. No sense in having the engine trying to overpower the brake. That's just bad. That's bad for everything. The brakes, the engine, everything. My continued employment here at CSX, all that stuff. Alrighty. Throw this. It's a lot of moves. Now back into forward. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Now this one here should be set incorrectly. It is. It's normal. You could pop it, but again, we're not going to. Thanks with the bell. I appreciate the bell. All right, so we're going to slow that one down now. All right. Is that what you call it? I've been saying pop it. You go over it without switching the switch. Is that called popping it or jumping the switch, or what do you call that? I don't know. I don't know where I got pop it from. Why am I saying pop it? I don't know. Okay, now we're going to get the train going again. Get them across those switches. Or this one switch before we go into reverse again. Walk down here. Look back. I feel like we spent a lot of time in Jack's Duvall. It just so happens that everything's converging on this yard right now. There's so much more to look at on this route, but this is the way I'm going to do it. This is the way I like to do it. All right, let's come over here, grab onto this. Let's throw it into reverse. Kill the brake. And there we go. Headed on back. And we'll coast it at 10. Try to hit this around 3 miles an hour if we can. Now here's another question. Do they always jump off before the coupling happens? Or do they hang on sometimes? That seemed kind of rough right there, did it not? Make me think. Now, these guys are all... Yeah, these guys are handbrakes are all applied all the way down? Yeah, they are. Okay. So now what I want to do is go F5, F7. All right. And now continue backwards. To get these 3 engines all the way on. They should be able to push all that, right? A lot of engines, but they can do it, right? I don't sound confident. Yeah, look at that. No problem. They're not pushing them off the other end. I don't think so. Probably should have checked that out before I started moving, but we'll move them, then we'll check it out. We'll live life on the edge. Okay, so let's back these up into here now. And there we go. Alrighty. Kill it. Alright, turn off the lights on this thing. Throw it back into neutral. And then we just want to kill these first 3 engines here, right? We want to say... Kill it. Stop it. And back here, we're going to stop it. There we go. Very nice. Okay. So let's do some flying here now. Let's look back over this way. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got lots. We got lots. Where's this track go anyway? Or like another littler yard over here? Sure. We actually have all kinds of room to park. Jesus, yard's filling up faster than I thought. Okay, so now we got to come back. We got to come over here and we got to say train relinquish. We got to let go of that train. Grab back onto this train. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Let's come back up. We're underneath the yard. We're underneath the yard. That is cause for concern. Okay, so now we're over this way. Very good. Let's turn the lights on for this engine again. There we go. And now we're going to go pick up that cut that this train brought into the yard. Or this train, we just parked right there. And we're going to load it onto the... Now, wait a minute now. Un momento, por favor. This train that was brought on... what do we got here? Let's take a look at it. Look at the tagger. Oh, yeah, they're all JDRs. Except that they should all be empty. Am I right? Yeah, they should all be empty. And that's something that I've not figured out yet either. These cars that are coming in here are coming in full, but yet this industry is set up to load them. So what I've been doing, and I probably mentioned this before, is I've been saying, okay, well, then we'll just empty them and pretend they came in empty. It's imagination time, boys and girls. So we're like this, and then you go, yoink, all to empty. Okay, did that work? I believe so. You can't tell with the auto racks real easily. And why aren't these empty over here? Tagger. Oh, I think I just loaded them all, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so, but really, I just wanted to show you how that works. No, okay, that's not what I wanted at all. Wait a minute now. Let's go here, and then go shift. Why is it adding them on like that? I don't know. Okay, so let's try this again. Here, then go shift, and then say empty all of them. Okay. Bit of a moronic move there, but we figured it out. Alrighty. All right, so we just got to get this cut here onto this track here. This one that's available. Now, this one goes back quite a ways, but it still should fit, right? Because here's the end of it. Right, where is it? Yeah, right here. And yeah, it'll fit right onto there. It will. Okay. So now we're going to come over here and land here and get onto this train right here. Here we go. Forward says me. Hey, watch out, people. Here comes the horn. All right. Notch 1. We're on our way. Wait a minute, though. The rail driver is showing me that this is not in 4. Oh, you know what it is? Because I didn't put the... Here we go. There we go. Yeah, so I had the rail driver in neutral, not in forward, but when you relinquish the train from before, it'll still remember the same controls. So you got to switch them back. Is what I think is going on. I don't know. But it's working now, so that's all that matters. All right, so we set our slow speed to 15.2. I'm looking at the rail driver, and it says the speed limit is 15. Before it was saying 10. I don't get it. Okay. Whole lot of yard action. Like this whole series has been a whole... No, we did. We drove all the way up from Taft that one time. That was... We did a lot of train meets on the way up, if I remember correctly. Which I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, I'm stopping here because we got to throw this one into reverse. Yep. Okay. It should take me right to where I want to go, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. And this is a good time to take a drink of Coke. There we go. Now, you may be asking yourself, so, Mikerowchip, you got any Jack Daniels in that Coke for the classic Coke and Jack and Coke? And the answer to that is no, I'm not drinking any alcohol. Never do that. I mean, I do drink responsibly, but not while I'm recording, no. I find the best time to drink is just before you exercise, so you can convince yourself that exercise is good for you. Yeah. All right, so this one is set correctly. That one's reversed. That one over here is reversed too, right? Yes, it is. Starting a little dark out here, I'm noticing. All right, slip it into neutral. Let's slow it down to 5 miles an hour. Here again is that other inbound train coming from the other side. There we go. The question is, do I want to move him onto the receiving tracks eventually or just let him sit there? That could just be another receiving track, right? Have I gone too far? I have. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I have. Okay. All right. Now we're going to throw this one back over here. And we're going to come over here, grab onto this. Now, this is also a GP40-2. Okay, yeah, they both are. Here we go. Now put it in reverse. And let's reverse and lash onto that cut right in front of us there. All right. And these switches, when I lash onto this cut, these switches should already be set for me to do this properly. All right, slip it into neutral. There we go. Let's get it under 5 miles an hour when we get a little bit closer. We don't want to break the couplers. I don't know. In this game, does it? I know if you pull it too fast, you'll break couplers. I've seen it happen. I've done it myself. But if you hit them too hard, will they break? I don't know. I've never tried it. Guess we could do some science sometime in the future. So we're going to do the old cheaterini here. Cheat. There we go. And now these are all set. Should be set correctly, right? Yeah. Normal. It's all normal. Now we're going to pull it out forward. Here we go. Oh. What did I do? I forgot to switch it over into forward. Okay, yeah, you got to remember the reverser. You got to remember what side, what position your reverser is in. Okay. So he is pulling. We'll see if he can keep it up now. He was having problems with that other one, that other cut we were doing, but that was all full. Now, you see, this one he's got up to almost 1.5 miles already. We're going to put it in notch 2 now. I don't know if the end of it's moving yet or not, but we'll put it in high gear anyway. Well, notch 2. I don't know if you call that high gear. The next highest gear. And this is where he's got to clear. And then this one should already be set to the yard we want to get it into. So it's going to go, yeah, it's reverse, so it should put us over on this side. Yeah, I think. All right, so this one's coming. Let's walk over there. What the heck? We'll run. We'll run over here. Just to make sure. That's going to take a while to clear that. Yeah, so it's reverse, so it'll put it onto this one right here. That's where we want to go. I don't want to pull the... Even though these are all ready to go, I don't want to pull them off because we're starting to run out of room in the yard there, and I don't want to run out of the room in the yard. Okay. All right, so now we got to wait here until we clear this switch, and that's going to be a little bit. So I'm going to put you guys on pause until we get to the end of the train. And here comes the last of the well cars. We're going to slip it back into throttle 0. Yeah, we got humming here. 14 mile an hour. Now we're going to add some auto brake. And we're going to add a little bit of indie brake too. Just for flavor, you know. Spice things up a little. Okay, now I don't want it to stop too soon, but I don't want it to stop too late either. See, that's the game you gotta play. Look at this. Is this gonna be perfect or what? Oh, there's you can hear the oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I may have to make this into a short because I mean look at like a YouTube short because look at how perfect that was. You're kind of annoying. So you know what we're gonna do? we're going to remove you. Uh-oh. Yep. No, that wasn't a good idea. I forgot it's attached to the air. Okay. So we'll do the cheat and just recharge the air hoses again. Okay. Yeah. These little things like that, you forget. The EOT is actually attached to the air. So when you rip it off of there, see, it's going to start draining your air. Okay. Now we're going to back it up. Put the reverser into reverse, release all the brakes, bleed the brakes, or bail the brakes, whatever you call that. And now we're going to back it up. Can we hear the engine? Yes, we can. Just barely, but we can hear it. Put it in notch 1. We are moving. Now we'll throw it into notch 2. Here we go. We'll throw these into the loading track so these cranes here can put on the cars, what do you call those things? The containers? Sure, the containers. Now, this is also loads auto. That's the way it was set up. Now, you can change industries to load and unload anything you want. It's relatively simple to do, too. But I'm kind of doing whatever the person, I think this is from the Depot. There's a website called the Depot, and they're the ones that set this up. I've changed some things here and there, but for the most part, I'm sticking with what they say simply because they run online sessions where you can run with a bunch of people all at the same time. I've never tried that yet. I kind of like running by myself so I can decide, what's going to happen with everything. But, so I'm trying to run it the same way that they run it online. Simply because, they know better what is actually happening at these industries back in 2000, in the early 2000s. So I'm going to go with their knowledge base. I'm going to rely on their knowledge base. All right, so we're going to slow it down here just a little bit. We're gonna play a little realism here, down to 5 miles an hour, so I can jump off. Then we're going to do something that's not going to be realistic, which makes me wonder why I'm doing this realistically. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to jump off, and I'm going to run faster than 5 or 3 miles an hour. Then we're going to throw it back. So I want to be on this side. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that did not work out well. Put it back in notch 1. We're going to back it up. So it's about right here. Yeah, I'll be able to see when I walk over that way. Is it moving now, or are we still doing slack action? Looks like we're still doing slack action. Here it comes. I hear it. There it is. Now let's throw it in notch 2. All right. This one's pushed back a little bit further than maybe it should be. Not that it makes a difference. It's about a car length. I'm getting anal. Stop being anal. Now, there is a flashlight. Oh, is it L for light? No. I forget. What is the thing for flashlight? Da-da-da-da-da. Just enjoy the trains, everyone. I'm looking for flashlight on here. Oh, avatar flashlight is F. Well, maybe it's just too dark. I couldn't see it. Or too light, I mean. Not too dark. Too light and I couldn't see it. Okay, so now we're going to back this up until this is all on this track. And this is going to take another little bit. So I'll put you guys back on pause. I'll bring you back when the engines, start coming into sight. I am zoomed in here, but you can see here come our engines now. So let's unzoom. Walk over this way. Well, we don't want to get too far because I got to see when the engines come around the corner. We're going to put it into neutral here. And we got enough momentum now. That's going to last us for a little bit. All right, let's go walk over this way a little bit more. See where these engines are. Here we go. Okay, let's start applying some auto brake. And some indie brake. Oh boy, okay. Maybe some more. Yeah, that's probably what happened with this load too. Okay, it's not going to be bad, though. Probably even with this one here. All right, just for curiosity's sake, let's fly over to this end now. We are well within the confines, right? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, very good. And we're going to come back over here. We'll unlatch from these so that these can start getting loaded. All right, that should be, yeah. Set that. Now just a little bump. Release the brakes. Is that enough right there? Sure wasn't. Let's give it a little bump. There you go. And then we will keep it open. Open the coupler. Come over here. Open the coupler. Close the angle cock. I'm like a professional. Here we go now. And forward. There we go. Stop that. There we are. Okay. Now, technically, we're in the butter zone right now, which is between 45 minutes and an hour, and that's when I like to stop my videos. But we've waited so long for just to do this one thing. Let's just do it. Right down here is the train we've been waiting all this time to pull in. All this time. Okay, but suddenly I'm getting nervous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to load save, and I'm going to save my world under YouTube. Save overwrite. Okay, just in case something goes wrong. Now we are going to relinquish that train. And now this train we want to pull in. So we're going to auto-start all the locomotives. There's only 2. And these came from Taft. Yep. Okay, now this switch here should be set correctly, right? To straight. Yeah. And I think we're just staying on this track all the way in, right? As the engines start? Oh, yeah. We're just going to roll right in. That's what we're going to do. There we go. All right, they should both be started by now. Let's turn on the lights. There we go. We're going to stay out on front here because I don't think there's any switches we're going to have to throw, but we'll be able to keep eye on it here, okay? Do this, do that. Put it in forward. Here comes the horn. Hang on to your eardrums. Here we go. Okay, nope. Stop. Stop. Okay, I messed up. I already know what I did. I'm supposed to come over here, and I'm supposed to say auto this, auto this, auto this, auto this. Okay, now we can go. Okay. We'll still that horn we just did was warning enough. There we go. I hear it cycling up. And we're not moving. Why? Is that why? No. Okay, maybe just a lot of weight. We're on the curves. We're getting some flange friction. Oh. No, because see here, it's in neutral. You're just revving the engine more on. There you go, buddy. You're good. Wasn't I just saying I was like a professional? Let's try it again now. There we go. Now we're moving. All right, little problem solving there, but we got it done. And according to the rail driver now, the speed limit here is 10, but we're gonna go to 15. But I thought I just heard the EOT make its noise. Okay, you can see we're down around the corner there. All right, let's throw it in a notch 2 now. Whole train's got to be moving by now, I would think. We're just gonna run it up alongside that other train up there is what we're gonna do. Because this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, this is the moment I've been waiting for. These should all be normal all the way down. This first one is normal. I can't see this one right here yet. Once we get it up to 15 mile an hour, we'll engage the slow speed mechanism. There it is. 15. That's your Control C for those of you who are scoring at home. I believe that's the default setting. Because you can change the setting, so if I start saying things that I've changed, and you'll be like, I've been doing it when he said it don't work. Yeah. So maybe I should stop doing it. Alrighty. You see it says no defects here to detector. That was run over by another train, not us. Alright, can I see the switch now? I still can't make out the tag. You know what I can make out, though? This is going to take us a while. This yard is huge. Look at that. Look at the size of this cut, too, here. Jeez. This one came from, like I said, from Rice Yard, and there was a lot of cars on that track. All right. Okay, yeah, so it looks like this is going to take just a little bit, about 5 minutes or so to get us the other end. Now, this tag is normal, so we're good. When we get down to the other end, I'll bring you guys back again. Okay, now we're coming down to the end here. We're going to slip it into neutral. Into throttle 0, not neutral. And the tracks were all set correctly all the way down. I did not have to stop, otherwise I'd have brought you back. Here again are our shunters for this yard. Now we're going to start applying some auto brake here. There again, this cut on the right here with these engines on the front is the Rice Yard road train. And this is the Taft Yard road train we're pulling up in now. A little bit more. Give a little more throttle here. We're slowing down too much. Oh, no. You hear the... I heard the, whatchamacall. The, EOT beeped because we came to a stop. Yeah, it just started moving again. All right. Go too much on the breakage again. That's why I was so happy when we stopped it up here. I was like, man, that's some good braking. Of course, that's not my problem. My problem is braking enough to slow us down but not bring us to a stop. I just can't seem to master that yet. But I got lots of time to get it mastered. Alrighty. We'll just kind of pull it up even here, right here. And we'll stop it right here. There we go. I'll get out. We'll turn off the light. There we go. And then we'll throw it into neutral. There we go. And then we'll just shut the engine down. There we go. Shut this engine down. There we go. Was the end of the train still moving there? It just stopped now? Okay. The engine here running is our shunter over here. All right. So now we are going to end the video right here. Look at this. Would you? Is that a beautiful sight or what? Yeah, we're going to end the video right here. Now, that it was the end of the turn, finally, for the Duvall... No, for the Taft Yard road train. That's what this is right here? Yeah. The road train from Taft Yard. So in our next episode, which will be episode 10, I decided to name it 10 because that comes after 9, we are going to start with the Duvall road train that's sitting in Rice Yard. So we are going to hump that. It's on the Rice Yard, actually, receiving tracks. We're going to hump that and then we'll fuel that engine up. It'll grab something from Rice Yard if there's anything there left, and bring it back here. So that train's just popping back and forth in between Jack's, Duvall, and Rice Yard. Okay, so I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast doing this. I always do. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that both of these are yellow nose trains, well, this just may not be the channel for you.